Fortnite Season 3 Chapter 3 has a ton of Easter eggs being added every day, so I'm not covering the basic ones you guys have probably already seen, but only the Easter eggs that 99% of people do not know about. So starting with number 1, we all know the Rideable Animals have a limited amount of stamina, so once you've ran them around too much, they'll eventually just lay down and not move. But believe it or not, you guys can use gas to actually refill that stamina bar, but it is pretty slow, so instead I recommend you guys use the fruits and vegetables around the map and feed it to your tired animal, because that will actually increase his stamina pretty quick and you'll be able to continue riding him. I also tried using a repair torch on him, but it did not increase his stamina nor his health. And guys, I'm still gifting 5 subscribers every single day who drop a like, turn on all notifications, and leave a comment with your epic ID. So even if you already have the battle pass, you want to skin in the future, make sure you do that. And if you guys want to go the extra mile in supporting my content, please use code DOOM in the item shop next time you get on. I would appreciate it a ton. Now for number 2, at the Rave Cave, I thought this was kind of an obvious one, but I didn't see it in other people's videos. If you guys go to the very bottom floor, you'll see that there's 3 different sections of various props from previous seasons. The first one being a gladiator from chapter 2 season 5. But in addition, you guys will notice that these props seem to randomly just glitch. And on the floor, you'll see that same sort of glowing effect that's present all around Reality Falls. So it seems like the reality tree has summoned these props. And I'm wondering if these props are going to change from update to update, or this is teasing that they're bringing back more props from these seasons specifically. And in the next little room, you have a stone statue from Coral Castle with the same sort of glitching effect and the little glowing lines that are going around the map from the tree. And then finally, you have the pirate ship's wheel in the last little section. So yeah, go ahead and leave your theory in the comments about what this could possibly mean. Now for number 3, if you guys go to the very edge of the southwestern portion of the map, you guys will find another little Coral Castle Easter egg, and you can actually activate 6 different conch shells that all make different sounds. So it'd be pretty cool if there was some super secret Easter egg where if you do it in a specific order, something happens. But I haven't seen anyone discover anything like that yet, so we'll have to keep on the lookout. But yeah, there's also a little Coral Castle blob here with a tombstone next to it, so I think his friend might have passed away or something, unfortunately. Or maybe he just doesn't realize he's been separated from some of his other friends on the map. Now for number 4, I'm sure we all know and love the blowing up emote, and you guys will notice at the end when you're looking at your phone, the likes are just consistently going up forever. And well, it turns out that there is a limit to the number of likes, and the YouTuber Aid has found out that the limit is 9,999,999. So right before the 10 million like mark, that is when it'll reset. So yeah, quick little fun fact. And now for number 5, we're going to discuss the new faction that has been introduced in Season 3 for the first time in the Fortnite storyline, and that is the faction called the Peace Syndicate. And the first Fortnite character that we know for sure is a part of this faction is the Tier 1 skin of the Battle Pass Eevee. And if you go to her edit style, you can see the second style is called Syndicate Couture, and then right under it, you'll see her shirt emblem is literally named Peace Syndicate, and it's just a regular X. So that is the Peace Syndicate's logo. And you guys may have noticed that there was an X on all of the old IO launch pads at Rave Cave now. And at first I thought they were just crossing out the IO logo, but no, it turns out that the X is the Peace Syndicate's logo. And all this graffiti was done by the Peace Syndicate. And this is even confirmed by a custom dialogue line with the Foundation NPC where he confirms that the Peace Syndicate is here to clean up the mess from the war. However, it turns out that the Peace Syndicate isn't liked by all the characters on the island. There are a lot of custom dialogue lines where if you go up to an NPC using Eevee, you can see they have mixed reactions when speaking to her, and Jonesy the First just straight out confirms it by saying, "I know the Syndicate is contentious around here, but you seem decent." Here are all the custom dialogue lines if you want to pause and read more for yourself, but I'm interested to find out whether we're going to learn more about the Peace Syndicate as the season goes on or what, to see like what they've done to apparently anger some people on the island. If you explore Rave Cave, you can go and look at some of the graffiti, and one of the common phrases they've written Britain is one new world, so I could see how that could be possibly controversial. And then they also say like the party starts here, and then on some of the crates it'll say free, but then it'll also say fight, so that kind of goes against peace a bit. So yeah, there's a lot of interesting graffiti. I definitely recommend you guys go and explore it yourself, and hopefully we're introduced to more members of the Syndicate as the season goes on. For Easter egg number 6, if you guys go to the northeastern part of the island on the coast, you'll find a small ship with a pirate flag as well as a shovel. So I'm not sure if this means that the pirates are coming to the island now, but yeah, I just thought I'd mention this small detail. And also the fish stick statue is still under the water here if you were wondering, but there's also a ship a little bit further out at sea, and honestly I don't remember if this was here last season or not. I think there was something out here, but I thought I would check it out just in case. And I was trying to look at this telescope and look at its reflection to see what they're looking at, but clearly this image on the telescope does not match up with just the blank sky it's looking at, so I really don't know what this is or if it even means anything. But if you guys have any ideas, let me know. And for number 7, I know a lot of people have covered that a Juice WRLD collab is expected, mostly because his manager has pretty much outright confirmed that it's coming this season. But Fortnite themselves have included a little Easter egg that it's coming by adding this new achievement in season 3 called Armed and Dangerous, which you unlock by getting the AR expert accolade in game. But if you didn't know, Armed and Dangerous is one of Juice WRLD's most popular songs with over 250 million views, so this seems to be a little nod to him and gives me more confidence that we're going to see this collab this season. And now for number 8, I think we can all agree that the aesthetic of Reality Falls is really awesome, and the whole area seems to be clearly inspired by the movie Avatar. There is an area called the Tree of Voices on the planet Pandora that looks exactly like this. So either Fortnite is capitalizing on the hype of Avatar because they are releasing a new movie later this year, or we'll get lucky and we'll actually see some Avatar skins come to the game when that movie releases. And our next Easter egg actually is in Reality Falls 2. There's a hidden graveyard between a bunch of the trees right outside Reality Falls, and the tombstones don't seem legible, like I can't read what's on them, so I'm not exactly sure who the graveyard is for. I guess maybe it could be some casualties of the war, but if you guys have an idea, be sure to leave me a comment. Next up for Easter egg number 10, I'm sure all of you guys are aware of the new underwater hatch that's like right below Reality Falls, and I'd say the most accurate guess I've seen is that it is a submarine, because we did have a submarine back in chapter 1 season 7, and this window or hatch does look really close to the one that was on that submarine, although I will admit it is not exactly the same. However, an even crazier theory is that Midas could be in that submarine or whatever it is, because the last time we saw him, he was in the water out here. So let me know what you guys think about that theory. And for number 11, in Rave Cave, you guys may have seen a king's throne. I mean, it has a crown over it and even the word king on the bottom. And my guess is that this throne belongs to Malik, the new battle pass skin, because not only is he a part of the Age of Kings set, all of his dialogue lines have to do with him becoming king. And the line from Mancake says, if you're looking for a bodyguard, ask Sabina or Evie. And since Evie is a part of the Peace Syndicate, it makes sense that maybe he could be the king of the Peace Syndicate. I guess we'll have to see. But now for the most anticipated Easter egg, the return of Klombo. A lot of people seem to think that he's gone forever because of the skeleton on the map, but that's only one skeleton, and there were at least 5 Klombos in total on the island. Not only that, but we actually have a character this season dedicated to locating the Klombos. Haven is an NPC who's in the center of the map where the 0 point is now, and she is clearly on a mission to locate the Klombos because all of her custom dialogue lines have to do with them. Her first line is, I followed some Klombo tracks here, but they disappear. And then when you approach her as Haven, she says, the Klombo disappeared in the same strange flash of light that brought them here. And then finally, when you walk up to her as Evie, she says, the Peace Syndicate has the resources to look into what's happening here. So maybe after all, the Peace Syndicate will be the ones that rescue the Klombos. And that will for sure make them the most loved faction in Fortnite history if they do end up pulling that off. And since we still have Klomberries on the island, I've still got hope that Fortnite's gonna bring them back this season. Alright guys, I'm gonna rapid fire some small ones because I don't think they're that great, but we have one last IO guard above a logjam lumberyard. He is the last one remaining, so you can go say hi to him there without him attacking. I also recorded recorded some commotion that's going on behind the vault doors in Rave Cave, but I couldn't really tell what it was. It sounds like people are partying back there, but I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think. And also, when you use the baller as the roller coaster, when you go off a jump and boost, there's some like radio distortion, and a guy will say, "It's the end." So listen to this. So yeah, it's kind of random. I don't really know what it could mean. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna throw in pictures of all the custom NPC dialogue lines if you want to pause it and read through it, if you want to get super into the lore of this season. But yeah, drop a like if you learned something new. And if you guys want to support the insane amount of effort it takes to make these videos, please use code DOOM in the item shop next time you log on. But that's gonna do it, guys. Peace out.